Coming to you live on this Tuesday night, it's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Thank you very much. Jaren Jackson Jr. is continuing.
I can see why, DA, and I think he's well on his way. Thank you for that one. All right, a chance to check out stats for Daniel Gafford.
And guys, I think the best way to measure his performance these last 10 games is his effective field goal percentage, which has improved, a sign that this game is in much better shape than it was not too long ago.
Oh, look at the 76ers starting group. We've got Wood, Damian Lillard out there with Harris, and it's Nikola Jokic, and it's Hart in at the 3 spot. And for the Pacers, Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Holiday, and there's JaVale McGee. Then it's Porter, and it's Jackson in at the 4 slot. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Pacers. Last time they faced off, it was right here at home where they couldn't get it done.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
And you know what? If you're not going to outwork your opposition, then you typically are going to get outplayed.
And Holiday just does so much on the floor, but for me, defense is his #1 attribute. He's arguably the best perimeter defender in the league. And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Pass to Wood. Over Jackson. And the rejection by Jackson. Gilgeous-Alexander against Lillard. Holiday looking for an opening. 6 to shoot. It's hauled in by Jokic. Holiday, an elite defender, Greg, as you said, makes life difficult for opposing guards.
And he does a great job of playing D with his feet. Comes up with some blocks and steals each game as well. Never gets lost on a play.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He had 27 points last game. And McGee kicks to Porter. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. With the drive. Rebound by the 76ers. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
And, you know, the guys on the bench have great confidence in themselves. And when their name was called, they were ready to compete and contribute.
You know, Greg, it is amazing the total effect Jokic has on the game.
And he's usually top 5 in triple-doubles now. He's really worked on his defense. And the scary part is he's still only in his mid-20s.
Free throw, good. Jokic. And as the regular season winds toward the playoffs, Greg, for those teams in the upper half of the standings, how much are they looking at the seeding and their possible opponents?
Well, I don't think most would admit it, but it's human nature to think ahead, trying to map out that route and looking at how it breaks down in the bracket.
And Jokic drops them both.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Passes to McGee. Right side, Porter. He kicks to Jackson. Jackson, a screen on Lillard. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive.
Boy, that's finishing the defense there. He made a good effort on that possession defensively and then closed it out with the rebound.
Hart the pass to Lillard. Jokic with a screen on McGee. Driving in. Back to Hart. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Here's Jokic. What a tremendous game he played against Cleveland. Jokic with his screen on Porter. A floater.
And that defensive versatility Jackson has is just incredible. Able to guard multiple positions due to that height and reach.
Now here is Holiday after the miss from Christian Wood. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That shot missing. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Harris dishes to Lillard. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
And there's such an edge to Lillard's game. Dame doesn't care where he is on the court. He's going to get buckets.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's a guy we see deliver on a nightly basis, averaging about 24.5 points a game. Jackson against Wood. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. There's Porter with the three. It's hauled in by Wood. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Hart. Porter pulls it in.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And it's McGee. It's out the key. He dishes it to Porter. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Jackson setting the pick here for Gilgeous-Alexander. Does not score again. That's his 4th miss against 1 make.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. And tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Porter kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Oh, strong take by SGA. 6'6" with point guard skills. What a nightmare matchup he is.
The Pacers shooting their first free throw of the evening. And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
And the effort level of Gilgeous-Alexander drew rave reviews from his college coach as the hardest worker and most coachable player on the team.
The 76ers again can't hit it. Pacers shooting in the early going here. Pretty dreadful, 22%. Pass to McGee. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Guarded by Harris. Outside Holiday. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And the slam dunk by McGee.
And this kind of athleticism at the center position, pretty remarkable. I mean, McGee letting it all hang out there.
And the pass to Jokic. And that one, good.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Indiana making a change here. Gafford's checked in. Here we are, 2 games left before the start of the playoffs. Let's take a look at the possible field. You take a look at the 76ers. They're second in the conference and looking to finish strong heading into the playoffs. And, of course, the Pacers. They're sitting in 5th place.
And right now for the 76ers, their fans had high hopes for them this season, and they have not let them down. It's been a fantastic campaign thus far, and they really are set up perfectly for a deep run in the playoffs.
It's obvious their eyes have been squarely on the postseason for a while. It'll be fascinating to see if the regular season dominance carries over.
And Holiday, here we go.
Well, when he puts his head down now, Holiday is like a controlled bull heading into the ring. A lot of ferocity, but it's under control.
Lillard finds Jokic. Shoots over Gafford. The 15-footer. Good. Jokic has got 6.
And I like the decision-making. He's taking what the defense is willing to give him.
You know, more and more big guys in the league have that mid-range shot in their bag now, and they need it.
Now, here's Gafford. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game.
You know, one of the basic fundamentals in basketball is the ability to box out. He's got that down pat.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Lillard. Pass to Jokic. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. 8 points for him. Indiana trailing here. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. To the inside. And there's Porter on the assist by Holiday.
Terrific find that time by Holiday. You get open, Drew will get it to you.
And so Lillard will bring it up for Philadelphia. And Michael Porter is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Wood. Ross comes in for Josh Hart. And Fournier subbed in for Joe Harris. And here are the 76ers now. They trail by 1. Jokic with a screen on Porter. Just 4 to shoot. For 3, Ross. It's hauled in by Michael Porter. Porter's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Jackson a screen on Lillard. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. And the shot goes in.
And scouts question whether Gilgeous-Alexander could finish through contact. There's your answer. And you watch Porter. Unbelievable potential. He makes some plays that just leaves you shaking your head.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, he just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
Here's Holiday. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. The 76ers trail by 3. And the team has talked Greg about having high hopes for Porter. What does he need to do, though, to reach that next level?
And frankly, more maturity is going to lead to greater consistency. He missed his only season in college, missed his first season in the NBA, and this guy's still making up for lost time.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
A lot of success from mid-range so far for them, guys. If nothing else works, they can always fall back on the jump shot.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown. Well, we talk about the clutch scoring of Damian Lillard. I'll put it in black and white. Since he entered the league in 2012, nobody has more makes in the last 20 seconds of a game to tie or go ahead. Nobody.
The Pacers making a switch here. Reddish is checked in. And he's good on the second. And the list of players with multiple series-clinching buzzer beaters in the playoffs, Michael Jordan and Damian Lillard.
And with a little bon voyage wave of the hand for good measure, Dame time is as real as it gets.
Here's Gilgeous.
And even if Gilgeous-Alexander isn't the fastest guy out there, he stays in balance. It helps him to be effective on his drives.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. There's the screen. Here he goes. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
In a moment now to see some numbers for Holiday. Averaging 15 points a game, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
That free throw, no good.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Mills, he's checked in for Philadelphia. He hits the second from the line. Pacers leading by 3. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 9 points in the game so far. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Now, here's Reddish. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Here's Holiday. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Fournier for 3. Pacers with the rebound. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
A bad outing offensively. You break that game down, their issues were pretty clear.
Yeah, the offense was AWOL. It just wasn't there. No rhythm, no flow, just a tough day.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander following the miss by Evan Fournier from deep. Shot clock at 2. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Reddish. Ross grabs the board. The 76ers trail by 7. And here's Fournier. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And a fast break now for the Pacers. Holiday is running. And for the 76ers, they're shooting in the early going here. Pretty dreadful, 22%. Mills uses the glass to finish the layup.
You know, Mills is not just a long-range gunner now. He can score on the move, too. Underestimate Mills at your own peril.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 11 points in the game. Over Porter. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Ross with it. Talking about that win against the Cavaliers, he was definitely a major factor as well. Fournier against Holiday. The shot's good from Fournier.
And, you know, when it comes to carving up the defense, Fournier, very clever, especially in the pick and roll, where they don't have any idea what to do with it.
Derrick Rose is checked in for Indiana. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And one thing that has been very consistent for him the last few years, his ability to continue to deliver more and more offense. He's been doing everything that's been asked of him.
Now here's Rose, covered by Mills. Rose looking around. Passes it to Jackson. Here's Gafford. That one goes. Count it.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Now here's Fournier. Pass to Mills. Fires for three. Bangs home the trifecta. Mills has got 5 points so far.
You know, Mills has been a guy who's been very streaky as a perimeter shooter, but he's been good behind the arc his entire career.
Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
There's 21 seconds left in the first quarter. There's a screen by Porter. The pass to Fournier. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Indiana Pacers. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Damian Lillard winning the 2020 Magic Johnson Award, which honors the player who combines excellence on the court along with cooperation and dignity with the media.
Being recognized for giving your time, but also making other people's job easier, I take a lot of pride in that. The same way I take pride in my teammates doing well and my coaches doing well at their job, I take pride in the local media being able to do their job and give insight and give a better look into what our team is doing.
Well, Lillard is well-deserving and well-liked, certainly. Some of the most open and thoughtful answers you'll hear.
Comfortable with a microphone, whether it's a press conference or a recording studio. He's got quotes and bars.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we have seen from Indiana. What do you think?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
We've got Derrick Rose, DeAndre Hunter out there with Michael Porter. Then there's Kevin Porter, and it's Gafford in at the 5, down low. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Now, here's Gafford. Here's Rose. And the Pacers tack on 2 more. And Greg, you made your money on the defensive end. What was the toughest kind of player to defend? A one-on-one guy or a constant movement type of player?
I've always will say that it's harder to guard movement. You know, as a defender, you drill a lot about guarding the basketball. But when a guy is great without it, man, that is the hardest job you can have defensively.
Here is Rose, following the basket by Jokic. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Rose, a very solid floor general. I think that's an underrated part of his game. He's excellent at finding his teammates.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Free throw good, Porter. Here's Hart. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Here's Jokic. Tips it up. And Wood stays with it.
You know, I think this is where Wood's activity level is through the roof. He is a monster on the glass.
Rose passes to Porter. Back to Rose. Pass to Hunter. The tray. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Wood's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic is arguably the greatest passing center of all time. I say arguably because Wilt is in the conversation. But Jokic sees the game a frame ahead. Nikola said, I just look where defenders are standing, listen to what they're talking about, and their play calls. For me, it's a normal thing. I just wonder what they're doing, and I do the opposite. Kevin, it's simple, actually. I'm going to do the opposite now and stop talking.
No. You keep talking, we'll keep listening. And David, thank you very much.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Porter dishes to Porter. Lock at 6. For 3, Hunter drills the three-pointer. Hunter's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And it's his decision-making. Hunter looking like a surgeon the way he operated that pick and roll.
Lillard against Rose. Jokic, it's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Rose kicks to Porter. Over Harris. That one off the back iron and out. The 76ers trail by 3. Here's Lillard. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Lillard's got 5 now.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Rose finds Porter. And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That is his first foul of the game.
Not a problem. First turnover of the game, but overall, I like how they're taking care of the basketball.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Back to Jokic. Bucket is good. Jokic has got 8 here in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
JaVale McGee's checked in for Daniel Gafford.
And here's a look at some stats for Damian Lillard. The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run. First in free throw percentage, 4th in assists, and ranked among the top 10 in scoring. He can fill it up with the best of them.
And it's nice when you have the NBA's best free throw shooter just keep the ball in his hands in clutch situations. He's been completely automatic this season. So it's the Pacers now. Here's Rose. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
I really love when Rose goes hard like this, guys. I mean, still, even after the injuries, showing no fear.
And, Kevin, one thing you have to respect about Derrick Rose is that he's never stopped evolving. He's constantly adapting his game to best fit what his team needs.
Now Porter, after the missed 3 from Damian Lillard. Porter kicks to Hunter. Looking for McGee. He gets it there. 5 on the clock. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor. When you think about how Derrick Rose has changed, Greg, as a player, you see some of that in almost every facet of his game.
And, yeah, over the years, he's tuned his shooting and play style in lots of little ways. But what hasn't changed is his talent for setting guys up. He's got a great eye for when and where to drop the dime.
Clark, so unique to have a 7-footer like Jokic who makes everyone around him better.
He is so much fun to watch, Kevin. And he does make everybody better because he plays the game simply and effectively. He once said, a point makes you happy, but an assist makes you and your teammate happy. How about that? Jokic could probably average double-digit assists anytime he wants to. And I think it might happen before his career is done.
First free throw is good.
You know, we've seen Jokic embrace a larger leadership role. He wants to be the guy that leads his team, and that's not just with scoring, it's also with his voice.
And Jokic drops them both.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Outside, Porter. Right side, Rose. Drives to the hoop. And he lays it straight in. Rose has got 6 points.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
To the right side. Jokic inside. Guarded by McGee.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Tries again. In deep. Hunter drops it in. Now it's a 5-point Pacer lead.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
And it's Lillard missing.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Porter passes to Rose. And there's the feed to McGee. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wood. And let's take this chance to show you the highest scoring power forwards and centers in the NBA since the All-Star break. Jokic is second.
You know, there are different styles among those big men, but they have one thing very much in common. They can dominate offensively. Face up or back to the basket, they can get it done.
Which is what makes that such an interesting collection of players for me. So much contrast in their methods, but success all around. It goes to show how many different ways there are to get it done in the post.
Lillard finds Jokic. The 76ers with another miss. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. It's a 5-point game. Rose goes in. The kick out to Porter. And a miss there on the triple. For Philadelphia, they've gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Lillard misses.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
Now, here's Hart. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Passes it to Jokic. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Good on the triple. Harris has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Outside Rose. Driving the lane. That shot, no good. Some solid defense from Lillard. Looking to get back on track here. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists now in this one.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
Now here's Porter. He's got 6. Hunter on the wing. McGee sets the pick for Hunter. Charity stripe shot. Good work there as it goes. Hunter's got 7.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Jaren Jackson's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. Holiday comes in for Kevin Porter. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Rose. Pass to Mills. He takes it in. Kicks it to Plumlee. Back to Mills. Plumlee with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And already his 3rd foul. It's got to be time to get him out of there probably until the 3rd quarter.
Here's Mills. He's got 5. And he drives in. No dice and 9 feet out. Indiana's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists tonight.
And have yourself a night, Shai. We know he can dish it, but when he needs to, SGA can just take over offensively.
Now here's Ross. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Shoots over McGee. Another miss by Philadelphia. Pacers leading by 4. Porter kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Porter. Holiday with it. Now guarded by Plumlee. That one falls. Holiday's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Confident shooting from Holiday there. Finds a shot he likes and sinks it, even if it is the mid-range, which goes in the face of analytics these days. But I like that mid-range, Jay.
Now here's Fournier. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. McGee with the block.
Boy, and the wingspan McGee has covers a lot of ground. Very useful for shot blocking.
And Holiday kicks to Jackson. Now the pass to McGee. Over Ross. McGee's shot is off. The 76ers trail by 6. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Shot's good by Mills.
You know, that's what Mills gives you when he's on the floor. A dangerous shooter who can cause problems for the defense.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to McGee. Holiday against Fournier. Outside Holiday. Just 5 on the clock. Porter kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. There's Jackson with the 3. Rebound by the 76ers. 1:27 left to play in the first half. Mills finds Fournier. Back to Mills. Lets it go from deep. That shot off, and Indiana will go the other way with it. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander takes it inside. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
Oh, silky smooth shot there by Gilgeous-Alexander. He knew the floater was the right move to beat the defense.
Now here's Ross. Pass to Fournier. No good on the 3.
And the great shooters know when they got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
From about 16, that's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down to just 6 points and the bucket from Ross.
You've got to make Ross a passer in that pick and roll. I mean, he's a better scorer than he is a playmaker.
Pass to McGee. Jackson down low, covered by Mills. Jackson gets the bucket.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Porter a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Fournier. This one for 3.
And fantastic at playing within himself on defense. Gilgeous-Alexander using his length well there to contest without fouling.
The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Indiana out in front, ending the second quarter on a 12-4 run. And we'll be back right after this.
Welcome, everybody. Let's jump right in with a look at the players of the week. And in the West, Luka Doncic.
This isn't the first, and it will not be the last one of these awards for Luka Doncic. A master at getting his own shot, as well as creating for others. Simply unstoppable on offense. Also a tremendous rebounder in his position.
And now for that first half we just saw, some good momentum leading into quarter 3 for the Pacers.
The production they've gotten from their bench has been phenomenalistic. I don't know if that's a word, but it sounded good, Ernie. As we know, depth is important to any team's success. They're demonstrating that tonight. And who knows, it might give the starters a kick in the pants. No one wants to be outshined.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game, Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. You look at Jokic in this game, he has been everywhere.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Pacers leading by 8. Taking a look at the 76ers. Joe Harris is out there with Damian Lillard. Then it's Josh Hart. Then it's Christian Wood. And it's Jokic in at the center, filling out the middle. One area where Wood does a lot of the damage is in the screen game.
Yeah, he's done a really good job understanding how to roll into scoring opportunities. He can pop out and hit the 20-footer as well, and these are the big man skills that teams are looking for in the way the game is played today.
Holiday, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Down low, stolen away. Here's the break. And Damian Lillard throws it down hard.
You know, Hart's so good at jumping into the passing lanes, taking risks at the right time, and coming up with steals.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to McGee. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
Now, Jokic following the miss by Michael Porter from deep. Here's Hart. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Hart's got his second bucket.
You know, getting inside and doing damage there really elevates Hart's game, and I like to see him be that kind of all-around threat.
Now here is Holiday. He's got 6, driving to the basket. Misses from short range. 76ers trailing. Guys, a potent offense right now.
You know what, guys? And they're playing with a certain amount of assurance in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
Boy, I tell you what, on the jam, Wood can just be ruthless. Won't let anybody stop him when he's going to the cup.
First in free throw percentage, second in three-point field goal percentage. And they also show up in the top 5 in assists. A major focus for them, sharing the basketball and really keeping everyone involved.
And I can't help but focus on their free throw shooting percentage, GA. They've been dialed in at the free throw line. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Indiana. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half. The dish now to Holiday. To the middle. Porter inside. He's against Jokic. Just 3 to shoot. Jackson setting the pick here for Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
A confident shooter from deep. When you give Gilgeous-Alexander space to pull the trigger, he's not going to hesitate.
Hart the pass to Harris. Over Holiday. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Not the best of shot selection there, but you know what? You do not look a gift horse in the mouth.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Porter. Holiday with the 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 6th rebound on the night. To the paint. Stolen by Jackson. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Picked up by Harris. Harris against Gilgeous-Alexander. Left side Jackson. Porter trying to free himself up. And the basket by Jackson. And the Pacers lead by 2.
And that is quickly becoming Jackson's domain. He's such a strong finisher in the paint.
And it's Lillard missing. Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Porter passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Harris looking it over. Over to the left wing. Lillard against Holiday. Beyond the arc. Lillard misses. For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Holiday. Inside, here's Porter. It's good, the assist that time from Holiday. And now a 4-point Pacer lead.
Well, you know, on the inside, Porter is a very skilled player. He understands that you've got to be multi-dimensional, a lot of versatility to your game to be effective inside.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Outside, Porter shoots the 3. That shot off the mark.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
Lillard against Holiday. Now, here's Jokic. Tight defense on him. On his 15th shot attempt, he makes his 9th basket, shooting a healthy 60% tonight.
Well, I so enjoy watching Jokic play. I mean, really enjoying him tonight, scoring a bunch of points, and his offensive game is just a beautiful thing to behold.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 20 points for him, and stolen by Harris. Fast break, Philadelphia, and Jokic wide open. He shoots. Another miss by Jokic. For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. And Holiday kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Jackson. 2 points. That one goes. Jackson's got 4 this quarter.
And this is Gilgeous-Alexander's responsibility to find his guys when they're open.
Pass to Wood. To the middle. Stolen by McGee. Outside, Porter. The pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Holiday. McGee is screen on Harris. Holiday with it. Picked up by Harris. It's Porter. Outside. Rebound by the 76ers. Lillard, the pass to Jokic. Wood trying to free himself up. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Jackson, and here's McGee. He kicks it to Porter. And the 3 off target.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Now, here's Lillard. He's got 12. There's the drive. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And I still can't get over how strange it is seeing Damian Lillard in a jersey other than the Blazers. One of the biggest trades of the past few years. This team felt that Lillard was the missing piece to get them over the top.
Indiana making some changes. Daniel Gafford's checked in for JaVale McGee. And it's DeAndre Hunter in for Jaren Jackson. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Jokic. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for Christian Wood. Terrence Ross is checked in for Josh Hart. And Fournier subbed in for Joe Harris. Throw good, Damian Lillard.
During the seeding games in the 2020 bubble, Damian Lillard carried the Blazers to the playoffs. I mean, Dame averaged 37 a game. That included a ridiculous 61-point explosion.
So he gets them both. Here's Holiday. He's got 6. For the screen on Fournier. Holiday attacking, got a hand on it, and they recover it. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now guarded by Plumlee. Lillard outside. There's a screen by Porter for the lead, and that one's good. Lillard's got the lead up to 2 now for Philadelphia.
It seems like they found their rhythm offensively, and they're shooting the ball much better out of the break.
Hey, I don't know if it was changing baskets or what, guys, but they clearly looked a lot better offensively.
And it's sent back by Plumlee. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Reddish, he's checked in for Michael Porter. Porter comes in for Drew Holiday. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Ross. Passes it to Porter. Kicks it to Mills. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. Now let's take a moment to see the teams that lead the league in field goal percentage. 5th on the list, the 76ers.
So patient on the offensive end. I mean, they're not going to force shots, and it's that selectiveness that's yielded such an impressive field goal percentage.
Rose with the ball. Covered by Mills. Outside Rose. Pass to Gafford. Porter looking it over. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Fournier. And the Pacers can't get it to go. And so it's Ross. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. The lead is 2. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Porter with a screen for Fournier. To the inside. And Plumlee kicks to Porter. The pass to Mills. Over Rose. Shots good by Mills. Mills has got 9.
Boy, I think they've lost their intensity. I mean, the defensive pressure is lacking this half.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And it's Rose penetrating, and it's sent back by Plumlee. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. And some changes here for the 76ers. Wood, he's checked in for Plumlee. And Lillard subbed in for Patty Mills. Rose in the post, covered by Lillard. Count it, and the Philadelphia lead has been cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Derrick Rose.
Well, you know, if you're the defense, that's all you can do. Rose is just a force on the offensive end.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 16. Back to Fournier. Wood a screen on Porter. Fournier with the ball, and Rose picks him up defensively. The shot's good from Fournier.
And hey, Fournier is not just an outside shooter. I mean, he can also get busy near the basket thanks to that quick release.
For the screen on Lillard. Porter with the steal. Pass to Ross. Here's Fournier. The shot by Lillard, wide open. Cans it from downtown. Now it's a 7-point 76ers lead. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the 76ers.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've gotten out in the transition.
And that one's good by Porter.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Rose against Lillard. Passes it to Wood with the shot. That one a little long.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Pass to Hunter. Back to Rose. Good D by Wood.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Ross kicks to Lillard. Here's Wood. And no good that time. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. Outside Rose. Dishes to Porter. Gafford is screen on Porter. Here's Hunter. Gafford trying to break free. Hunter no good. Philadelphia leading by 5. Fournier passes to Ross. Over to the wing. And Lillard kicks to Ross. Wood with the screen for Ross. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And, you know, with his athleticism, you like to see Ross attacking the defense like that.
That free throw missing. And the 76ers making a change here. Jokic is checked in. And the second free throw, good. 20 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Rose. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
You know, you can't let Rose get this close because when you do, he's going to cook you.
Lillard, the pass to Jokic. A 3. And there's Lillard. That's good on the assist by Jokic. Jokic has got assist number 5 here tonight. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. 76ers lead by 7. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Indianapolis. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Here's Lillard. They've got Holiday. Daniel Gafford is out there with Hunter. And it's Rose. And it's Reddish in at the 3. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Wood. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Now here is Holiday. And there's the drive. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
So many different ways that Holiday can beat you because he's got great length and size for a guard, and that allows him not to be afraid to mix it up inside.
And Lillard gets it to go.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Pacers trail by 10. Left side Rose. Holiday, the pass to Hunter. For the screen on Wood. Here's Hunter. Again, Indiana.
A solid mid-range shooter. Hunter knows where his strengths are.
Wood with the screen for Lillard. Into the lane. Nice D from Rose. Pacers shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Out to the right wing. Effort to screen on Lillard. Here's Rose. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got 7 rebounds in the game. Lillard from outside. Reddish grabs the rebound. Reddish has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Holiday. The turnaround jumper. Count it. Holiday's got 4 points in the quarter.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Well, it's interesting. The defense continues to back off, expecting them to attack the rack, but they just continue to pull up and knock down those mid-range jumpers.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
4th quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Rose dishes to Reddish. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. Offline with his 3. Lillard outside. Wood with the screen for Lillard. And it's Jokic in the corner. Harris against Holiday. Shot clock at 5. Harris passes to Wood. Yes, that goes in. Wood's got the lead up to 10 now for the 76ers.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Now here's Rose over Jokic, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Jokic.
Boy, Rose plays with an angry physicality, which is really hard to match up against.
Well, Greg, for those of us who have never played in the league, what's it like traveling all over the country over the course of a long regular season?
Come on, Kevin. I bet you had a nice J back in the day. But seriously, it's a whirlwind tour, man. Sometimes you don't even know what city you wake up in. And I can tell you there have been many times where I've gone back to the front desk complaining because my key didn't work, and only to find out I was using the wrong key.
You know what? We've recently been able to watch a different Rose here. I mean, a better, more efficient, more confident player. Man, I love seeing that.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. JaVale McGee's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Jaren Jackson comes in for DeAndre Hunter. And Porter subbed in for Cameron Reddish. Good on both. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. When this game is done, they'll be off to take on the Raptors. That'll be the 3rd game of this 3-game road trip. Floats it up for Wood. Taken away by Holiday. And here's the fast break. Rose leading the way. Jackson from long range. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Lillard with it. And Rose picks him up defensively. For 3, Harris. It's hauled in by Michael Porter. Pacers trail by 8. There's the pass to Rose. And the foul on Joe Harris. That's foul number 2 for him. Some changes for Indiana. Daniel Gafford comes in for JaVale McGee. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Rose. Outside Holiday. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Philadelphia leading by 8. Hart the pass to Lillard. Five to shoot. From the wing. Good. He hits the jump shot. Lillard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Every defender's nightmare when playing this team. Lillard just with better offense.
Gilgeous-Alexander. And no good. Good work defensively by Lillard. Gilgeous-Alexander against Harris. And Lillard kicks to Harris. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got 6 assists in the game.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
The shot by Holiday, no good. The 76ers have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Pass to Harris, to the paint. Kicks it out to Lillard. His three-pointer's off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
No three-pointers for him in that first half, but the second half, different story.
Lillard against Gilgeous-Alexander. Jokic passes to Lillard. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Lillard's got the lead up to 13 now for the 76ers. Outside Holiday. Back to Porter. Gafford trying to break free. Porter, no luck. The 76ers leading by 13. And it's Harris off the drive. Misses from close range. Indiana's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Porter dishes to Holiday.
Yeah, they're starting to go in the wrong direction in terms of turnovers. It's slowly becoming a problem.
The Pacers making a switch here. McGee's checked in. Lillard surveying the D. Passes it to Jokic. And the rejection by Jackson. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Rejected by Harris. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Indiana moving it around. Back to Jackson. On the wing, Porter. Defended by Hart. 4 on the shot clock. Three-pointer. Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Drew Holiday.
Extending out the range. Mr. Holiday drew from way out there.
Now, here's Lillard. And here is Hart. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. Indiana's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Jackson a screen on Lillard. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now defended by Jokic. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Harris against Porter. Pass to Wood. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
You know, this has been a totally different half for him. He definitely looks more comfortable now, guys.
And, you know, we talk about how Wood has moved around the league. He also attended 3 different high schools, so he's been searching for direction for a long time.
Wood no good on the free throw. And now Wood is laser focused, putting up all-star numbers over long stretches.
And you look at where he started compared to where he is now. Wood may be one of the most improved players we've ever seen, especially if he continues to ascend from here.
And another shot. Another miss by Holiday. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the 76ers. Now, here's Hart, guarded by Porter. Hart with it, and there's the pass to Wood. And And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Boy, that is outstanding body control by Wood. This is a guy that's 7 feet tall, showing you great focus and body control.
Free throw good, Wood.
Christian Wood was undrafted, and it's been quite a journey. 10-day contract, playing in the G League. Well, I tell you what, he's really worked hard to get his spot in the league.
Now here is McGee. Jackson trying to break free. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
And hustle like that is why he leads this team in rebounds tonight.
And I tell you what, guys, nobody's been more physical in this game than he has. He has been a glass eater.
Now here is Harris. Pass to Jokic. Out to Harris. Wood with the screen for Harris. Over Porter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You know, Harris is such an aggressive hunter of his shots. Puts a lot of pressure on the defense, and sometimes they get over-aggressive with him.
First one falls for him.
Boy, Harris has become such a solid role player, guys. A knockdown shooter who really elevates the team above self.
And Harris drops them both. And the Pacers call time here. You have to like what we've seen so far from Damian Lillard.
And he's on fire from beyond the arc there. It's time to start shaping their game plan around stopping this long-range assault.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Damian Lillard.
And his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
And with their spot in the postseason assured, he's picking up just at the right time to be on top of his game. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Left side Jackson to halt the run, sinks the three-pointer. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 26 points.
Now this is more like it. 9 points for him from three-point range this half. That's 9 more than he had in the first.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Lillard. Jokic with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Down low, stolen by McGee. Gilgeous-Alexander against Harris. Jackson misses. The 76ers leading by 14. Lillard outside. Wood against Jackson. Wood kicks to Harris. Passes to Lillard. Here's Hart. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
You know, this is why you run the offense through Damian Lillard. I mean, sure, he's going to get his, but he's also going to make sure others get theirs too.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Holiday. Here is Porter, defended by Hart. Porter passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. McGee is screen on Lillard. And he banks in the layup. And he has 28 points for the game.
The classic combo guard. Gilgeous-Alexander is effective in the two-man game, especially on that first option, taking it himself.
Now here's Lillard. Here's Wood. No good off the back of the rim.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the 76ers.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
In what's been a good season already, tonight's win will take their record to 50 wins, a big milestone here tonight.
And they really took control of the first two games in this series by keeping the pressure on. The win here tonight will move them to 2-0 with just one left here to go against the Pacers.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Lillard.
Boy, the way he orchestrated the pace was impressive. I mean, moved the ball around, made good things happen with the pass. Well done.
Now, here's Lillard. Pass to Jokic. And that one is good. And the 76ers lead by 16.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were... All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.